Hello and welcome back to the crazy adventures of me, Mobus. I'm going to do what do you call it? Red zone. I'm gonna try to gather in a red zone in Caerleon, however you say it. This area right here. Well, that's my island, but Caerleon, this place right here. See how it's surrounded by red? Everywhere you go, except for the city itself, is red. Anyway, for a long time I avoided the red zones and the black zones because I didn't want to lose my stuff. But now that I can craft my own gear and I understand the dynamics of the game a little better, it's not so terrifying. What I did was I purchased a player island, got it to level 2, I think. Does it say? I'm pretty sure it's level 2. And I built this set. Okay, this needs to go. So I can't move that. Anyway, I'm trying to max level the expert scholar, well, the scholar robe in general. It's at 92 out of 120. I'm trying to get it to maximum. Reason being is I play a healer with a blight staff. If you watch my other video on corrupt dungeons, and I also like this longbow. And the reason why I like the longbow is not necessarily for PvP, although I've heard people say it's really good at it. It's because I gather a lot, and it's good for taking out mass mobs, and I really like it. Even wearing a tier 4.2, I can pretty much mop up the mobs at my level. Now, the trick to this game is stick with a gear set, an item set, and get that thing as high level as you can. Try to get 100 out of 120 on your tree, because every level you gain, I guess, like base stats, which makes you more powerful. So the higher the level you are, the more powerful you are wearing weaker gear. That's why you see a lot of PvPers wearing tier 4, tier 5, and some of them that got money to blow will wear the higher level tier. But I'm not necessarily wanting to PvP. I don't really care for PvPing, but I love gathering, and there's a lot of tier 5 stuff in this area I've noticed. So I can make this outfit really cheap. I mean,
Want to bend the laws of physics?
I got this mage tower up to, what is it, tier level 6, because I really won't wear anything higher. This is my create PvP gear island, and with the resources I'm gathering, actually. And anyway, it's easy to make these scholar robes, and I can make pretty much any of this stuff. I can actually make it all. But I mean, look how easy this is. And the resources, if I don't gather them, buy them off the market, and they're really cheap. I mean, basic. It only takes one item. 16. Well, I'm in a tier 6, but let me waste some time and get to the tier 5. I like tier 5 because I seem to be able to hold my own wearing just flat tier 5 scholar outfit. Like the Cal 8 of these, ornate cloths, the robe 16, and for like 250k, I can buy a stack of, okay, take that back. It's about 400k, but I can buy a stack of 999 and sit here and craft this stuff, or I can go farm it and I'm basically gathering to get my fame points up. So if I get ganked and they steal my stuff, it's really not a big deal because if you look at my outfit, it's not that expensive. I mean, 5 minutes of gathering, tier 5 stuff, I can make the money back. Like, my whole entire outfit, and it's probably because, let me get rid of these. Ah, is 411,207. Now that's counting the harvesting tools. But I can make this stuff. And all this stuff, I'm fixing to go gather it in the area next to Caerleon. I can't remember what it's called. I'll show it to you when we get there. So anyway, I can make all this crap from the resources I'm fixing to go gather. So it's like increased fame. If I get ganked, so be it. Not a big deal. 400k loss. What I have discovered is most people don't even mess with me. They look at my I'm wearing flat 5 on everything, and I'm at 2,257 health. My IP's at 1,022, which really not that high. But I've noticed the PvPers are wearing the same tier level crap I am for the most part, and so I mean it's a nice little balance. And but remember, my primary goal is I'm fame farming, tier 5 resources. A lot of people say just focus on one type of thing. Now I like to have one of every tool in my, and nothing fancy. I just see, I didn't even craft these. I went and bought these because they're cheap. They're like 3-4k tops. I think the fishing rod was like 10k, but it says it's 6,000. So 7,000, 6,000, 1,000, 1,269, 2, whatever. 3,000 for the chest piece, 4,000 for the head piece. Oh, my dire boar. That, I was wondering why my outfit was so. I will not be taking the dire boar. I need to get off that, and I'm wearing. I use a T3. What are you doing? Get off that. I do not take my dire boar because it costs 370k. Okay, there we go. So I'll use a little 10k horse. Yeah, 9,332. So go back. 50,000. I knew the numbers weren't right. So it's a 50,000 silver build, and I can actually build it cheaper than that. I can build it for half that. So I can build this whole complete flat T5 outfit with a mount and all the tools for less than 50k. Now I can make 50k. I can harvest 50k worth of resources in about 10-15 minutes, or 5 if I get lucky. So see what I'm saying? It's not a big deal if you get ganked. So let's get on our horse and let's go gather some resources and see if I get ganked or not. And it's kind of exciting because I've got that bow, so I can just attack them, route them, mount, and haul butt. Hopefully, if they're together. If they're sparsed out, might be tricky. But like I said, not a big deal if I get killed. So we're going to Caerleon City, which is like right in the middle of the map, surrounded by red zones. A lot of people here, I've noticed. And look at these people. Most of them are wearing low-tier stuff. Inspect. See, he's wearing tier 5. Couple T6s. Some tier 4 stuff. What's she wearing? Inspect. She's not wearing anything. My kind of woman. Let's see. A lot of naked people here because, you know, this is a PvP area, so. Full loot. PvP. Red. Now this guy's a little ballsy. He's got some 6 Minor enhanced, 1, and looks like he's got a 3. So that's 198k. So what's his average layout? 886. So if he got ganked or she got ganked, I think that's a he. Somebody would get, 886. So he's kind of a nice little target. This person is over 3,200. Let's see what they're wearing. 781. So let's see how they're level 120 out of level 120. So yeah, and he's got Master's Light Crossbow, and he's 100. And so see this guy's leveled up, so he's gonna be hitting hard. I believe he's taking a Swift Claw in there, because Swift Claw is 100k. But it's a fun place to gank. I don't care for that. They're gonna see my loadout like 50k. He's not even worth our time, and there's a chance I might actually kill him. So anyway, I use these skins to make it more difficult for them to see. They see my 2,257 health and they think, oh, he might be wearing something decent. Entering a red zone. Yeah. I've stacked up on like 10 or 15 sets of the exact outfit I'm wearing. So about a half a mil I think I spent. So I can die 15 times and I'm only out a half a mil, if that. So what I do is I just like to haul ass out here. Oh, sorry, trying not to cuss. Haul butt out here. Run around a minute. See what's on the screen. I don't see any red flashing. Sometimes I like to hop off and kill some mobs. And since I just got off my horse, I got that stupid cooldown timer, which is dumb. It's like random, I think. It only does it, but I need it not to. That dude respawn fast. I like that. These mobs here don't seem to be very strong. So, damn, we're 12 minutes in already, so I'm just gonna... I am a sucker for killing mobs. I try not to use my special abilities in case I get surprise attacked. This is a T4 item, not really big on the T4 stuff. I'm primarily here for T5. But I will need T4 for when I'm refining my stuff. The leather. Another little mob. These are T4. I like to come just a little bit. Just a little bit. But they tell you to stay real close to your mount in case somebody rides up on you. Easily get on your mount and your mount will take damage, but this is a T3 horse and it doesn't have a whole lot of health. It has barely 1,000, but that's like 1,000 hit point shield. Gather all the rocks. I always gather rocks because you get like 500 silver for each rock, and they only take a split second. So like, oh, here's a Tier 5 node. What is that? Iron. Titanium ore. So I just keep my finger on the mount and try to zoom out. For some reason I don't have a very good zoom, so like if I get attacked, I'm gonna root him, get on my mount, and haul butt. I'm going to try to escape. I mean, I just don't want to hand over my 50k outfit, but not a big deal if I do. So it kind of allows you to relax a little in the red zones. But the trick is to be as high level in the outfit you're wearing. So you're more powerful. Like, all your base stats are powerful. I'm gonna risk my route. I'm gonna Get that silver, 351 silver. And you can fish here. That's why I like to bring everything. You see, I'm not hardly taking any damage, so tier 5 set's really good. I'm gonna risk fishing. But do not fret. If he comes up on me, I'm clicking on my mount. What'd I get? A tier 4 pike. I don't know if fishing's better in this area, but I'm not really here to fish. Actually, let's not fish, because that's just asking to get yanked. And I try to stay close to the city entrance. There's a lot of people that police the area, so they're looking for reds. Which is kind of nice. It's when you go farther out. Only thing that sucks is you lose all your resources, so don't be greedy. Like, gather what you can gather. Do a lot of running back and forth, What I'm fixing to do. I'm at 21%, so yeah, I normally wait till I hit 25, but I'll gather one more thing. But normally when I hit 25 on this horse, I'll run back in case I get ganked. So I haven't just wasted. And here we go. So I think I'm safe. And I'm just going to run in. Run to my city island real fast. Which is just a hop, skip, and a jump down here. Not the fastest mount, but it's enough. You know, that's another reason why you want to stay as close as you can to the main city, so you can run to drop your stuff. So how much did I gather? 34,000. Well, no, that ain't right. How much is this worth? How much is that worth? How much is that worth? How much is that worth? How much is this worth? So what is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was 10,000. A little over 10,000 I just made in that little bitty run. And I just come up here and dump it. And I don't even repair my stuff, because reason being, if I survive it, then I'll repair it, like when I'm done gathering. But now I'll repair the tools if they get to where they don't work.
Ready to leave?
But I'm not wasting any time with it. I'm just going to keep running back and forth doing this. Mostly hunting for T5 stuff. And I think there's leather, cloth, and metal here. So this is really good. And notice how I'm coming down here to the roast corpse step, all the way to the far left of the Caerleon City map. So I've made about 10,000. So the goal is to make the 50K back in gathering resources. And then it's all profit after that, in case you get ganked. And kill these things, because timers. So that was 1,000. Okay, 351 silver. Hey, it adds up. Out of the stone. I guess I'll do tier 4 iron. Gonna need it when refining. Gonna need all of them because there's some tier 4 imp. But I primarily want the red, the tier 5. They tell you to stay away from the roads, but I think that's where all the goodies are. I just wasted my thing on it. Don't get weak, don't get weak. Somebody might be watching. Just stay close and gather. Always look at your map. I tried to. I'm not sure if that's a tier 4 or tier 5. Tier 4. And the cool thing about red, it's just like the yellow. You can stay neutral, or you can go red. The only difference is, if you die in the red, they loot your stuff. That's the only difference. But there seems to be a higher concentration of goods here. Tier 4 and tier 5 stuff, so that's like a good thing. And even if you get ganked, you're still leveling up your stuff, so. Wow, this one's strong. Okay, I might have to get on my. I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna have to run and put myself in danger. Another benefit. Oh, look at these reds up here. So, I guess I should stay off the road. See, somebody's already out here picking all the goodies. And another fun thing about the red zone, somebody's like giving you grief or whatever, like a greedy merchant, and they're just running up and harvesting stuff. Just go red and kill them if you can. People are a little bit more respectful in this area, but watch out, sometimes they got good gear and they're just waiting for you to attack them, so you're the aggressor and you get the bad infamy or bad rating. Because I think like whoever attacks first can actually be banned from the city, so you don't want to be banned from the city. I've never been banned from the city. I was just reading about it. I've noticed that they're slow to. What is this? Oh man, see that's a tier 6 item, and I'm not strong enough to do it. Or I don't. Yeah, I'm not strong enough to. These guys are greedy. Hey, here's a tier 5 ore, and I really need to get my ore leveled up, so that's a pretty good thing, I guess. $24 in. Ooh, what's up here? I'm not gonna regret this. That seems pretty easy. Yeah, this guy seems a little hard. 1,267 silver for that, plus between 50 and 60 for the little canine. So, you know, you kill enough of those mobs, you can gain silver that way pretty decent if you can kill them fast. The faster you can do anything in this game, the more money you'll make, obviously. Is this where I got beat up last time? I do need some tier 4 stuff. I'll probably need some tier 3 stuff too, but to refine it. The low level stuff I'll go buy because it's just not worth my time to gather it. But 4, 5, and higher, I will harvest it and then refine it. Because, you know, you save silver from having to buy it, and it increases your refining skills. Wow, see, I got almost 3,000 silver, I believe, for that. So it's kind of a fun way. I haven't really seen very many hostile players yet. Cool thing about killing these stags is they can drop baits. So I like to do this. Like mass kill. I keep forgetting I don't have my Avalonian cape on to give me that extra attack. They're expensive, even at low tier, so I don't want to pay to lose it. What is this? Rare quarry mine? Oh, a tracking toolkit required. So I guess this would be a good tracking spot. Haven't really done tracking a whole lot. Don't really understand it quite. Oh, okay, here's a tier 5 bird. So this would be a nice little... Nice little skinning. Yeah, look at that. 3 out of 5 too, so that's a nice tier 5 item. The tier 5 stuff obviously brings more, and whether you refine it or not, it still brings quite a bit. Like, let's see how much this is worth. 2,753 for 4 of them. Well, when you're buying them, that's just the average market. Oh, and that's raw format, so I guess they are more expensive. Seemed like I was paying 25k per piece. I'd have to go actually look on the market. There's another one of those beds. So far we've been pretty lucky. I'm at 37%. So I'm going to gather this area here. Shoot this bird. Gather it because it's a tier 5. Get on my thing. Alright. Should I risk it? Is that red? Lucky boy, LOL. I don't like it when they're over in my area that I'm trying to harvest. But this is a good place for fame farming, I me. Oh shit, there's a red over here. I want this red. Ooh, 5 out of 5 too. Nice. And I'm approaching 50% of my weight capacity, so I really need to make a run back and to drop this stuff off. Because if I got ganked, I just lost 5 minutes. We're at 30. We're at the 30-minute marker right now. I'm a little slow at gathering this tier cotton, but you know, I wear a mage outfit, a scholar, and it's all cloth, so. I like to be able to, you know, make my own gear. It's really nice when you can make your own gear for free. And I think I'm gonna catch this fish real quick. You just don't want to be too greedy. And that is so hard because, I'm not gonna lie, I'm greedy. You know, everybody's a little greedy. They want what they can get. Come on. And that was a tier 5 fish, so nice. Somebody red just died in here. Notice this one's not. They're gonna come back really strong. Alright, I'm at 53%. I'm gonna go unload. And hopefully those will be recharged by the time I get back. So see, there are cautious ways to gather in the red zones, which is kind of fun. You just gotta be smart about it, you know? I mean, look at this guy here. He's barely 2,000. He's wearing tier 4 harvesting stuff. He's smart. That's like a really cheap outfit. He loses that no biggie. He's got like the cheapest ox, tier 4 gear. He's built for survivability, not necessarily winning a PvP match.
Put your money offshore.
And I like to hunt, and I like to kill quickly. That's why I'm not wearing a gathering outfit. I've got premium, and I don't have my Avalonian tools here in the red, so I'm not getting quite as much stuff as I could, but you know, I have a chance of killing a ganker with this setup. I've killed them in the yellow zone all the time. I've just started doing the red zone, so haven't killed anybody yet in the red zone, but you know, there's always that first time. So anyway, that's what I do, and I guess I'm done. That's about all the... So you get tier 5 cloth material, cloth fiber, tier 5 leather, tier 5 fish, and tier 5 ore, titanium ore, all in that one area. And I didn't even really go that far into the map. It's everywhere. So I mean, you can make a good amount of money in an hour's time just following this simple rinse repeat tactic, you know. I did get attacked by 2 reds last night, and I just rooted them, got on my mount, ran off. And then I unloaded, came back, they were out there, and I got ballsy. I was like, let's see if they could kill me. And they got on their mounts and ran off. Like, they didn't even want to attack me. So you just never know. But you can click on them real fast and look at their health. And if their health's at 3,000 or higher, that means they're probably gonna kick your butt. Like they'd probably kick mine because I'm only at 2,257, and you know it kind of scales. The IP scales with the health and the mana. And I don't have to inspect them to see. And that's not always a true thing, but I'd say it's about 70% accurate because in the yellow zone, you know, I click on a dude that's coming for me that's red, and I'm like, well, crap, I'll fight him, and then he kicked my butt, and then now I have fought some that were like 25, just a little bit higher than me, and just owned them, like just beat them up bad. Laughed about it even. Was because I'm not a good PvP player. I'm not going to say that I am. I'm not one of those people that brag, yeah, I could kill all these people and I got the best way, fastest way to make money. Nah, I mean, half the time you try to do those methods, they're either nerfed or they're really high level, and you're not gonna be able to do what they're doing because they spent 6 months grinding their character, you know, to 100 plus for that low tier item set they're wearing. Like me, you know, I'm pretty high level, 92. I mean, 120 is cap, but once you hit 100, it's like you could almost take on anybody else. I'm not saying always, because there's some players that are really good. They know how to use their E's and their Q's, W's, and their E's properly, and they will own you. And they might be wearing, you know, enhanced. They'll have the proper consumables, and they're just better at it. And I've ran into those players. I mean, I was that video I did the other day in the corrupted dungeons. Before I even made the video, I got killed within 5 minutes of the first 3 dungeons I tried to do, and I mean, they killed me fast. I was like, holy crap, I'm so squishy. And even with my best attacks on them, even rooting them, even trying to run away, I just couldn't get away from them. They just owned me. So, you know, but as long as nobody's in there, I do all right. I'm sure in time, if I would put more practice in it, like I got dueling turned off. I can't. I hate trying to shop or whatever, and then so and so wants to duel, so and so wants to trade. It's like players deliberately annoy the crap out of you with that stuff. So I just turn that stuff off. It's annoying to me. So anyway, I got my little chest boxes here. I can craft every one of these, so it's not a big deal. I didn't lose anything, so that's a plus. And now the question is, do I want to continue and go do another run, or do I want to stay here? I want to go back to my main city. You can get this tier 5 stuff in safe zones. Granted, unless you're doing mist, the amount in the safe areas is way more slim. Take you way much longer. There's a lot of red in that area we just went to. A lot of red resources, and I like it. So that's fun. I'm just gonna dump all this in this chest, and when I get enough, I didn't want that in there, and I didn't want that in there. Sort, stack, sort. I have not built any refining stations or anything in here. I'm using the city-based ones. It's expensive to, actually you're not even allowed. So Unless I just want to run through all the red zones and go back to my home city, which I might do that. I might just stockpile the hell out of this and excuse me, get on my bear or whatever, hightail it, trust the map. But really, I just want to craft and build up my crafting levels in this area. That's primarily it. I just want to increase my crafting skills as high as I can get them. And this is a good place to get the higher, the tier 5 stuff. It's cheaper to make things and then, well, damn, this is Caerleon, so you're not allowed to take anything with you. The other cities, though, it's, I think it charges you by weight. So anytime you craft an item, it weighs a lot less than the resources required to craft it, which reduces the cost of transfer. Caerleon's different. Excuse me. I don't know why I got the hiccups so bad. But like I said, Caerleon is when I'm in the mood to PvP full loot and gather, I come here. When I'm not in the mood, then I'll go to my primary city and why can't I ever remember it? Way over here, Limhurst. That's my hometown. I like the fact that Caerleon is right in the middle. So you only have to go through like 2 red zones. Okay, I lied. 3 red zones to get back to. That's a long travel. It's pretty cool. So it's just an idea. A thought for all you low-level crafters that are at tier 5, trying to gain tier 5 resources faster, depending on what you're doing. Try this little method in Caerleon. It's pretty interesting. It's a high resource rate, and the respawn is fairly good. I was scared to do it for the longest time. Now I'm doing it. And I have no kills. I have no PvP kills at all. And I've been playing for over a year. I have 2 months worth of playtime, I believe is what it says when I log in. But I've been playing the game for about a little over a year because I just had to renew my annual subscription like just a couple days ago. Yeah, 357 days left right up here. So, man, that year went by fast. But I've had so much fun, and now I'm having even more fun. So, anyway, this video is already at 43 minutes. So, I hope it was helpful. And, oh, I need to dump these fish off. Like I said, I like to store things and different things. I guess I'll just put the freaking fish. I need another chest. I might go buy one or make one real quick. Yeah, I need to make one. Anyway, I'll put the fish and stuff in here for the time being. They're going to get their own chest. I'll probably put it over here. So, yeah, that's my little method. I hope y'all liked it. If not, oh well. I had fun making the video. And I hope you could hear me this time. I'm new to this playing and recording while I play. So, my very first video was horrible. I don't know why. The game wasn't lagging when I was playing it, but while it was live stream uploading to YouTube, it was laggy. The end result was just horrible. It was laggy. So I apologize for that, but I left it because it's a memory. The second one I did in Corrupted Dungeons, the music was too loud, so you could only halfway hear what I'm saying. Apologize for that. Anybody that wants to see what doing a Corrupted Dungeons like all the way through, with a squishy character, I'm pretty much wearing a tier 4.2 outfit, same scholar robe Only I'm using a low level tier 4.2 blight staff. And I didn't die not one time. Made it all the way through. Like, cleared the whole dungeon. Like, killed everything I could kill for the infamy. So and didn't get invaded by another player, which was really nice because that was like like 1 out of 4 chances. I got invaded the first 3 times, killed like right off the bat because I suck at PvP. The 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 fourth time was a good charm. It turned out to be a pretty decent video. So anyway, I'm not doing this because I want money or anything for these YouTubes. I don't know. I just like playing the game, and if my play style helps anyone, and educates, and so be it. That's what's fun about games. You can be creative. Notice how I put the archer here.
On the hunt?
I put it here because I'm playing with a bow and arrow. And guess what? You build the bow and arrow and the blight staff. Why you make a blight staff over in the Master Hunter's Lodge is beyond me, but you can pretty much make all your staves. Wow, some of these I do not have unlocked. I'm going to have to work on this. But anyway, the ones I play, I can craft. I want to try this bow so bad. I haven't tried it yet. That whispering. But anyway, the blight staff somewhere in here. The hellspawn staff is fun. Yeah, Master's blight staff. So it takes symbol, blight, blah, blah, blah. And I buy those when I can find them cheap and just stockpile them. I don't know why, I just do. So, cloth and wood. Now, I did not see any tier 5 wood in that area. So you might have to buy that. Of course, you could try the next biome. It might have it. I have not been to the next biome that borders the one we're just in outside of Caerleon. I might do that. Go check it out. Because I need wood. The blight, the master symbol blight, I have to buy that. How much are they? Oh, that's not too bad. About 6,600, so that's not too bad. But that's the tier 6. And I will not be playing tier 6 here. I'll only be doing tier 5 because of the cost. Ooh, Miss Piercer. I could make that. I just need to buy that. Sweet. Expert's bow of Baden. I wish the crafting screen told you what the... Does it tell you the skill? Nah, see, it don't tell you what... Oh, yeah, it does right here. Oh, man, I keep forgetting about that little tab. You can just see this little tab when you're crafting. There's a little tab right here. I never see it. But anyway, you click that, and it'll open up and tell you what that weapon does. In case you didn't know that, that's handy to know. So I am gonna play all these bows because I love playing with a bow. I enjoy being a hunter and I enjoy being a crafter, and it's just a perfect combo. So this little lodge here is great because you can make your leather armor here. Not that I use leather armor. I started off with leather armor, but primarily the weapons. So I can make my bows and my nature staffs here, and then over here at the I made a butcher, so I can make the fish. I catch the fish,
Nothing I can't chop.
and I just make chopped fish. What in the world? I don't remember where I make that. Iron, I can come over, all the ore, smelt it, and but the primary is the made, so it's at tier level 6. So I can make the other stabs, however you say it, and my cloth outfits, which I'm pretty sure I can make all of them. because I wear all of them. I have played every one of them, and I like them all. But you know, for PvP areas, like I said, the basics. Cause see, like these royals,
Ah,
you have to make the base boots, and then you got to get this royal sigil, and those aren't cheap. They're 22,000 each. Well, that's money I'm probably gonna lose. So even though I have that at like max level 100, 105, somewhere around there, because I use those on my Hellspawn staff build with the Infernal outfit. But like I said, I skip with you know, the cheapest outfit to make. And these are all good. Uh, Anything that increases my healing and my damage is what I like. Uh, so a lot of players will say, "Well, you should focus on your faster casting speed and all that." Maybe that's true. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I like to be able, like wearing a tier 5.4 set and just drop tier 5 mobs one shot and they all fall over dead. I like that. It gives me a sense of power. The fact that I can do it wearing tier 5, because I remember when I got my tier 8.4 set and I could do it in one shot. And I was like, yeah, tier. But I was at high level in the Destiny tree. Well, then as soon as I got high level in the Destiny tree, and I can almost do it with a tier 4.2 set. I could probably do it with a tier 4.4. I haven't tried it because I haven't built a tier 4.4 set yet. But I have a tier 5.4, and I could drop them in one shot, which is pretty sweet, fun. Anyway, I'll sit here and talk forever. But yeah, this is why I built these. I like to be self-sufficient,
if all else
so I can go
fails,
gather
throw your
resources, come
boat.
over here, craft my stuff. It's a win-win-win. Free gear, leveling up my fame for crafting and gathering and refining. I mean, anytime you gain your points for your destiny tree, it's a win because it's time consuming, uh, it's costly, and it's just, you know, think ahead. A lot of players I look, they have nothing in their crafting. Like if you check mine out, my fame for crafting is at 33.3 million. Now that might not sound like a lot, but it took me a year of non-stop grinding to get there. And killing mobs, 38.2 total fame. I guess that's, yeah, mobs and crafting. I have no fame for killing players. I have no kills for killing players. I tried well, corrupted dungeons. I basically just did those a couple of times to see what it was like, to see if the loot was decent. The loot was all right, but truthfully, I can get money faster by go killing tier 4 and 5 mobs of animals and just mobs in general, uh, humanoid mobs, than I can in these corrupted dungeons. And the items they drop are so cheap that I can actually use the money that I did killing mobs in the open world and just go buy the crap if I need it off the market for like 50 silver, 30 to tops 80 silver for tier 4 and 5. It's stupid cheap. And so corrupted dungeons, but you do get a pretty good infamy though, I noticed. So it's a good place to infamy grind, and every once in a while it'll drop a tier 6 item. I think yeah, I had a couple of tier 6 items drop out of the less than a dozen runs I did. I mean, you can look at my infamy. I've only got 1,000, but you got to remember I killed 1,195 monsters in there, because if I remember right, you only get 1 point for every kill, and you got to kill 100 of them boogers to unlock the little demons. So I ran almost, I think I only ran like 5 or 6 of them, but anyway. And the resources invested in buildings, I am not gonna lie, between all my islands I have spent well over 100 million in silver on resources, but yet here it says I've only spent 1.49 million, which is totally not true. Like, what is that? 1%? It's only reflecting about 1% of what I actually spent. But anyway, I like the crafting and the harvesting and hunting. So anyway, this video is, wow, right at 55 minutes. Boy, the time goes by quick in here. So I guess I'm gonna wrap her up. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about? No, that's pretty much it for this little area. So I guess I'll gather my little unclaimed rewards I got for doing what little bit I just did. Escape. Use that up real quick. Oh, look at this! I unlocked, and I think I already have. I do. You already own it. Why would you give me something I already own? And I can't sell this, can I? No. Can't sell it. Wow. So it's a worthless skin. Level 10 mastered. Level 10, so where's this at? Can I use this yet? Nope. Wow, it's taking forever to get the master level. Look at that. I'm only at 131,000 and I need 513. I'll get there. Just keep chopping wood. So anyway, I'm gonna end this video. Sorry if I cussed or anything. And y'all have fun. It's a cool game. People get confused on it. I lose a lot of newbies in the guild because it's overwhelming, and I'm like, it's really not that complicated. Especially the Destiny tree. It's not that complicated. Just remember, start in the center and work your way out. You know, each one of these branches is a branch, and if you just highlight it, it tells you. And then zoom in. You know, you can tell some of these I haven't played at all, like 0 out of 0 out of 0 out of 0. But I have played with a lot. There's a lot to do. I mean, you could play this game for probably 10 years and still not unlock everything. You can tell I do a lot of crafting and harvesting though. Especially leather. Skinning. Level 41. Tier 6. Still got a long ways to go. My goodness, at this rate it's gonna take me another year and a half or longer to get to level 100. Oh well. So y'all have fun. It's 58 minutes into this, so anyway, I'm gonna shut her off now. Enjoy playing Albion. I love this game. It's really good. It's like the more you play it, the better you get at it, the more you'll enjoy it. And it's so huge. I mean, look how big the map is. I have not been to any of this stuff. I have never been to any of this stuff. I've been playing it a year, and I have not been to any of this part of the map. And I want to go explore it so bad. And I don't even know how to get here. But it looks like there's a bunch of cool stuff here. See, it says Bridgewatch Portal, but I don't know how to get there. Maybe I go to a city or something. Maybe I see portals in some of the cities. Maybe that's what those portals are for. But anyway, first things first, I try not to rush into anything. Once the game starts getting boring to me, then I'll check the map out, go watch a YouTube video on somebody else's content, see what else there is to do. So anyway, that is that. 59 minutes, 57 seconds. You all have fun. Bye-bye.